Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, você só continua com essa enrolação.
I don't want to work out.
Enquanto você tinha outra coisa que arrumar, e mesmo que te esperando você não sair, aí eu fico pra botar.
I have gray hair, y'all. You see that gray? Okay, if you tried Native, like that natural deodorant, and your armpits still smell like BO plus Native, try this instead. My friend put me on it. Each and every, I get the citrus and vetiver, and it doesn't leave that BO lingering scent. It smells really good.
Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já limpei a...
It takes so much discipline for me to get up in the morning and do this. Like, every ounce of my flesh wants to sleep as long as I can. But I know if I don't wake up early, I won't get any of this stuff done and be taking care of myself the rest of the day. So I hear Theo squealing. He just woke up. I'm gonna try to get some Bible reading in before all the kids get up, because once one of them starts, they kind of all start moseying out of the bedroom.
I said when we take off these shelves, then you could go put it outside again.
Put it in what?
Like by your hostel so that the snows don't eat it.
My hostas?
Yeah.
You can wear your new red rain boots.
What?
Red rain boots. Red rain boots. Yeah. That's a good attitude. Let's go. Okay. I just dropped my kids off at my mom's. I put Theo down, tried to put Theo down. I hear him whining. He's actually teething really bad. His molars have come in. I told you guys in my garden update video that my hostas are really sad, and they are, and they have so many holes in them. I learned that it's from snails that come up and they like eat the leaves and whatnot. So I've been putting some snail bait down, but then I also have been putting eggshells, which is like a little hack because they don't like to maneuver over sharp or bumpy things. So I've been spreading this under my hosta like anytime we eat eggs. In other yard news, we tried to border off some sections that we're trying to grow grass in. So we haven't been out here as much because I'm just letting Richie focus on like getting all the grass to grow in these areas, but the kids are usually stomping on them. Like this is a major improvement. So we had to mark it all off. It keeps the kids out of these sections so it could grow. So the rain's helping today. So kind of taking a break from other projects so that we can focus on that. But I did put up a birdhouse, which has been fun. And we like to watch the birds from our breakfast nook window. They go crazy on that thing. Like, they swarm that thing. It's like National Geographic over here at my house. As of lately, I am really trying to get back on track with my daily routine, my schedule, being on top, feeling like I'm thriving, not surviving. Like, I've been in the survival mode for the past few years as I've been pregnant and postpartum and whatever. And I'm just like, no, we want to thrive now. If you're wondering, that to-do list I spoke about back in like March, April, how it's going, I actually like the structure of this. This is like a low maintenance, chill, laid back task list that works for me. The reason I fell off of it for a bit was because I wasn't motivated. I needed to just be in a better mindset, to be honest. Yeah, life just seems a lot better in the house with 3 kids when I'm actually staying on top of this as best as I can. But anyways, since my kids are, well, 2 of my kids are at my mom's, I am gonna take this Monday to try to like reset the house, take care of some household things and stuff since it's raining outside. It's the perfect day. But first, I have a confession to make. I joined the cult. You guys, it's true. I'm making sourdough now. Who am I? All right, so first of all, if you don't get the joke, I've made a reel before, just joking around, just totally joking around about how I don't make homemade sourdough bread. You'd have to see it to get it, but the point is, I commended all the mamas out there that were taking care of their babies, cleaning, doing all the things, some of you even working full-time jobs and still managing to make your family's homemade sourdough bread. I thought it was amazing. I also had no idea how you were doing it all. Even though I want to learn how to do it, I couldn't even fit one more thing into my brain. And I don't know how your guys' brain works, but the way my brain works is I can only fit a certain number of things in it at a time because there's so much going on as a mom. There's so much multitasking taking place. There's so many lists in our brain that the thought of even learning like how to make bread was so daunting to me that I was like, I can't do this. It took me taking a break from YouTube for like a month. Like I didn't post for a while and genuinely wasn't working for me to like make room in my brain to fit that new thing, which was like, oh, how to make bread. We love sourdough. Richie like loves it. The kids love it. It's good for you. It's healthier for you, you know, for your gut health. So it's kind of guilt-free. So once I paused work for a bit, I was like, you know what? I actually want to learn how to do this. And to my surprise, I enjoy it. And I like get it. I get the obsession because once you start, you're kind of like, wait, this is so cool. Like I can now make sourdough waffles for my kids fresh in the morning out of discard. Like there's so many discard recipes, blah, blah, blah. The other thing is that like, it's not as complicated as I think people make it seem. This is not going to be a sourdough explanation video because I probably can't do well explaining it. But the point is if I can do it, anybody can do it because I'm not naturally the best in the kitchen, you know? I need to look up recipes. I need to like have clear instructions when I do stuff. I'm not the person who can just very naturally whip together a recipe, blah, blah, blah. I joined the cult, but I won't be talking about sourdough all the time or filling your feed with sourdough things constantly. I promise. Okay, moving on. I wanted to also share a few recent thrift finds. I found that little basket back there and threw in some recipe cards. I haven't filled them out yet, but I really want to since I am trying to get better at cooking and meal planning and all of that. To the right of that, I also found a vintage salt and pepper shaker from Portugal. I actually really needed some new shakers, so that was a fun find. And then found this adorable art of this little girl holding a bunny. I think she reminded me of me when I was little because of that bowl haircut. This would be so cute in a little girl's room. Maybe when Arya has her own room one day, I'll stick it in there. And also found this really big silver dish, which is like a nice catch-all to have right here. Oh, and also, now that the kids share a room, we found this vintage bunk bed on Facebook Marketplace. What have you thrifted recently? Let me know in the comments. So today on my checklist, I needed to finish cleaning the kids' room as well as the basement. I did start the basement a couple days ago. I just didn't get a chance to finish it. So I took care of wiping down everything, but today I really need to vacuum all of the rugs as well as the couch, which has gotten pretty gross. See, like right now, we're not really doing homeschool. I still need to prioritize that because we haven't been doing that as often with the kids, especially if we're not doing homeschool, but this is a good reminder to get on that. I usually do Instacart I like to order groceries on the weekends, but sometimes it doesn't happen and it pours into a Monday, which is fine because that's kind of when I can think through what do I need for groceries and what meals am I doing for the week. Did I mention I'm just not naturally gifted in this department? I really need to plan and think through these things because otherwise the family's not getting fed. No one's eating. So I like to do a little inventory. What do I have? What can I make from what I have? Like today we actually have leftovers from our friends that we went to yesterday. So we're gonna have leftovers, but I'm also making sourdough today. I'll just write that down on my little calendar, which means tomorrow I need to actually cook a real legitimate meal. Probably can have sausage tomorrow and then chicken thighs on Thursday. So Instacart has been like such a massive helper in our family, but we usually get our stuff from Aldi and Costco. Today I actually ordered from Whole Foods, which I do shop at once in a while, and I didn't get a ton of stuff because I felt like we already were pretty stocked up on most things. Usually once a week I do Costco, once a week I do Aldi, but there's a couple things I wanted to start swapping out for like healthier options. So anyways, sometimes I get organic with some things, sometimes I don't. I thought I'd try these organic sweet potato fries. So switch to Canadian Farm Organic. My kids love waffles, so I did try to get some healthier version of waffles. I grabbed milk, even though usually I get the 3-pack from Costco of milk. Our big boy Theo loves his milk. Bananas, organic cheese slices, salami. Because of the sourdough bread, my kids love cream cheese on that and on bagels. So this is just an organic cream cheese. Guys, something really bad just happened while Theo was sleeping. I already cried. I don't want to cry again. I'm hoping I can fix this. But transferring files from my camera to my laptop, but then there wasn't space, so my laptop suggested large files to delete, and I wasn't thinking, and I reacted way too quickly and deleted 2 files that were actually videos. Theo's first birthday, like literally us singing happy birthday to him. It was like permanently deleted, not like put into the trash bin. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the file anywhere. I'm really sad if I can't recover this. Okay, I'm gonna try again, but I need to get this in the oven. Guys, for being someone who works online, like I'm pretty bad with technology. This isn't funny. Also, I'm about to score this thing, and I use my razor from like when dermaplaning was in and everyone was shaving their faces. I never actually used this one to shave my face. It was like 10 of them in a pack. So this is like one that's never been used for that. I think it works okay. It's not perfect, but. Okay, today has some ups and downs, guys. Richie's on his way home with the kids. Tonight's dinner became such a mishmash. Thank God we had leftovers from our friends last night, which every time people are trying to send me home with leftovers, my instinct is to say no and to be like, no, we don't need anything. I don't want anything, leave it. But then every time I don't bring it home, I totally regret it. And every time I do bring it home, I am like so thankful I did, because then I kind of just get like some time off from cooking, which is great. I ended up making those sweet potato fries from Whole Foods. They're pretty good, dipping them in honey. I like it. We have some leftover chicken and steak that I warmed up. This, my Italian friend's mama made it. It's like a zucchini casserole with beef. It's so good. I'm probably gonna eat that whole thing. And my sourdough, y'all, it turned out pretty good. I made it a lot bigger than I usually do, so I'm about to cut into it to see how the crumb looks inside. Homemade Rice Krispie treats. I didn't want this video to end sadly because I'm really trying to just like get back into routine and have more positive days and stuff, but this is life. You win some, you lose some. I had some good wins today. Actually, let's cut into the sourdough and see if that was a win. What do you think? Look how big I made it today.
Beautiful.
That even better than the other one.
I'm hoping the inside's cooked, to be honest, because it was so big and I don't know if I set the oven to the right temperature.
Wow.
Who wants the first piece?
Me!
Oh my goodness.
Am I done recording now?
No, keep filming. I'm putting butter on it. Get the shot, baby.
Shut, baby. Is that hard? I didn't go pee-pee.
Okay, Ari, way to ruin the moment.